Well, hello again, the singing taxi driver travels. Oh, yes, we've been on this run before, but I like this little trip out. Picking up a nice lady. She just goes up the road to the service station to get her groceries. I think last time I came down here, it was absolutely chucking it down. At least the chap's filled the potholes in. It's quite chilly today. 14 to 16. So we'll be heading back to the service station and then back on the old motorway. Day's gone quite quick today. 20 past 3 already in the afternoon.
2 break points remaining for Elena Rybakina. Forehand cross court.
Nice to listen to Wimbledon in the background. Yeah, the last few days, it's been more like heavy showers. Didn't mind that so much because at least you get a breather in between.
So 2 of the 3 break points.
Still got a sore verruca on my foot, so
Needs to win this point as well.
a bit of a limp along Leslie when I'm walking at the minute.
Shelby Rogers will challenge. She thought she'd save the 3rd break point with an ace there, the American.
This is a country road that runs parallel with the motorway, and it's as straight as an arrow, this road. And the cars like really get some speeds on here, so you got to be careful when you're pulling out.
Could it be the time?
It would be a very significant moment, wouldn't it, if this match does turn around. Back in a leading 4-2 with 3 break points.
Once again, have to be careful where this turning comes for the service station, because it just appears from nowhere, and there it is.
Such a shame. She's been doing everything extremely well, Shelby, just setting up the point perfectly, having this dry body.
Could go the back way, like I said, but I love motorway travel.
Slightly overeating that ball.
Absolutely love it.
Also, not enough in front of her.
So it's a 4th break point now for Rybakina. This will give her a 5-2 advantage in the deciding set.
Such an easy run as well.
Just first serve into
Just gives you a little breather from all the traffic lights.
And it's a double fault, and that may be the end of the Rogers resistance. We shall see. Rybakina 5-2 up in the decider, Gigi.
Well, let's have a look and see how people are driving on the motorway today then.
No news from the other course because we have no other course with play on because of the rain. We're still waiting for the latest update as to when they might, if they do resume. But they've started to cancel matches, 16 so far, and I think there'll be plenty more to come. Because I think yesterday
Wow.
it was around 8:30 when they stopped. You take
2 massive lodges
no
there with the escort vehicle behind.
better for tomorrow. But because we have these routes, we will be having Andover and Penniston following this match. Court 1, the party you have last year's finest winners.
Going in the 3rd lane for this one. Just give them a bit of clearance. Some size them like very nice. About 25 grand, 30 grand them each. The size of them. Motorway is pretty quiet. sign of any blue sky today. Wagon with horses. I've had some good customers, some good passengers today. No hassle of anything like that. Busy day yesterday. Went all the way to Newcastle and came back to Carlisle, and then went all the way to Whitehaven out west. So it was good. Nice break from the city, just passing the place there where they store all the salt, gritting the roads, which hopefully we don't need for a few months yet. I just filled up my tank with fuel before, £59. Just give us like 583 miles on the clock. I'm going to go on the A69 exit this time, because they've got some nasty roadworks on that one down London Road. Travel on motorways all day, love them. Finishing a little bit earlier today, about 4:45 or something, like 5 o'clock. Usually go until 6. The kids have got swimming. Didn't finish till 7 o'clock yesterday.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Centre Continental once again. Let's deal with the match first of all. How pleased you were to turn things around after the first set?
Thank you, yes. It was really tough for me today. I was pretty nervous and I cannot even hide it. The double said it all in the beginning of the match, and yeah, it was again amazing atmosphere, and yeah, really pleased to get to another round.
Oh, they just pull in now and reduce the speed, because in about a mile and a bit time we'll be coming off junction 43.
You mentioned nerves. What was it like walking out to Centre Court as the defending champion today?
Well, I got the experience of the last year playing here on Centre Court in front of
Oh, dear, we go through a tired phase.
Actually, it didn't help me much because I was the same nervous today, but I mean, it's amazing atmosphere. First time I play under the roof also here.
Historic
And,
Carlisle.
the grass is full on the baseline, so I mean, it's just amazing, and I'm really happy to go to another round and just
As you
enjoy.
can just see, but the new houses on the left, it's expanding every single year, the city.
You've had your illnesses to deal with. It's been a challenge for you. So, how's
Meadowbrook,
the end of that match?
a development to 2 to 3 to 4 and 5 bedroom
It
houses.
was not easy to get again to the fitness and physical condition, but now I'm much better, and hopefully this win gives me more confidence for the next round.
I wish you the best of luck from here on in. Congratulations, the defending champion.
Oh, just like that, we're back in Carlisle.
Just looking up into her box.
Oh, it's nice to pot all that.
It seems at the moment is travelling quite a lot. I think that's quite nice because, as you know, it can be lonely out there when you're travelling with your team, and it's really nice to see her sister alongside her.
Need some screen washing in my car.
It can be also difficult mentally sometimes to handle
Get that
the
top
bad
up.
losses. I mean, even though, of course, Elena has been having a stellar year and she's in the top 5 now, playing very
I think I've drank
technical
enough
on the level
water,
she's playing,
fluids
and
today.
including all of them. So there is some tough losses, there is some moments are more difficult to handle, and when she has said it herself, as we were talking with Ross, she is a citizen of nowhere. I mean, it's
Very, very
difficult for her.
important
She doesn't have really
to stay
days when she
hydrated.
can feel warm. So to be able to have a member of her
She
family
can have loads of
join with her, that
symptoms.
sort
She
of
can make you feel sick,
give that
lightheaded,
sort of
dizzy,
home feeling.
tired.
We all know that psychologically you have to
Basically, my dad used to say to
be
me,
as much as possible feeling well.
look at if you've got a house plant and you haven't watered it and it droops and the leaves like that. Literally, that's exactly what you do.
So I think to give her that
You just feel like, well, because you don't drink enough water. Just because you're not thirsty doesn't mean
having to travel with your sister, a member of your family. I mean, we were highlighting the fact that
you don't need to drink.
Today, his parents were very much present throughout his career. They didn't have an impact into his daily tennis routine. So
That's Rose Hill Industrial Estate on the left. We've got the big test court on the right.
was not playing probably on a day off. They were going into sightseeing and doing something
Busy
different, but
traffic
just having that
light
presence,
junction
I
this.
think is helping very much a player to just have a sense of normality to the abnormal life they are living on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's lovely to see Anna with her on such a regular basis. And I think I know it's people and they have different personalities. But I feel like we're getting to know her. She is quiet, she is shy, but I think we're getting to know her a little bit better now.
I think so as well. I thought she would mention Roger, to be honest with you. She didn't. And I thought as well that
Love the trees, the way that they shape them so the buses can get through them. You can it's like a rectangle at the top.
You could tell, and she said it herself.
If you notice that, but all the cities have them, like the shaped, like in a square.
But what I've been really appreciated and which
Just
is
enough for the buses to get through.
especially at the end of the second set and towards that third set as well, it's just the fact that she has been able to regroup. She used all her experience. She has been in another final for Grand Slam. It was in the Australian Open, but you can see now that she stays super calm. Nothing really
Sleep well tonight.
massively, and if she can get that forehand going, her serve is such a huge weapon once again today. I mean, it was very difficult from Shelby.
We're starting to get a build up of traffic as well soon. The kids are getting out of school.
So very much getting into her groove, getting into her game. If she can get another good match in the second round.
Shiny car wash there. They do a good job of that. They do a good job for valeting the car as well. If it's a bit of a mess, 30 quid, but they do a spotless job. So I take mine in there every now and again.
Because I think it's really important that we are saying to our listeners,
Warwick Road Bed Centre, which has flooded in the past. The Carlisle floods we've had. Nice to see them back up and running with business.
Look at their patterns. They play most of the time cross court in the first shots, and they play cross court very precisely next to the sideline. And if you look at the trajectory, most of the time their balls are crossing the sideline, and that's how they get their opponent on the stretch, and that's how you get some advantage on the grass, because those balls are a lot more difficult to defend than on any other surfaces. And I think Elena Rybakina started to do that extremely well in the second and third set, especially with that backhand. I mean, she was just leaning into it, playing cross-court and get the advantage from her opponent.
Marion, Russell and Ali, thank you very much. Elena Rybakina is safely through the defending champion to the second round. We're just here and there'll be no play on the outside course until at least 4:15. That is...
Yeah, it's chucking it down Wimbledon.
I'm quite sheltered under the roof, so I don't know the situation.
So there's not much play today.
It was awful. But we're going to have a match on centre and we have a match on court one. And there were, in Carter, some early opportunities in that first game.
There were for
Nice to see they've got the fixtures up for Carlisle United, even though I'm a Sunderland fan, but it's nice to see the football's not far away. Carlisle played Dundee United, Fleetwood Town, Wigan Athletic and Exeter City. I think Dundee United is going to be the friendly game. Because obviously they're not in the Scottish League, Carlisle.
They played each other, watching this with Annabelle Croft, they played each other once before in Indian Wells when Shabir had to come from a set down to win, ultimately very comfortably there.
Yeah, and I think that tells you that the match...
They've had quite a pleasant run even through Warwick Road.
Her opponent today, who's very, very solid, and already from the early glimpses of this match, you know, Jabber's been throwing in some really vicious...
Will we get the blue sky back?
Low to the ground, and Freck has been really kind of getting underneath those
Sky,
balls and sending
please
them
tell
back.
us
And
why
of
you've
course, nasty
been
slice as well,
away for
it's
so
interesting how she's
long,
dealing
so
with the box
long.
of tricks that Jabber brings out.
Well, We shall watch this with interest. Frank Gigi, I think, is a real scrap.
Watch that chap. He's got plenty of room.
Level in her career so far, but battles her way through qualifying time and time again. So this might develop into something very interesting.
Nice part of Warwick Road. This trees are just gorgeous, aren't they? They're so nice. It'll only be like 2.5 months before they start changing colour and falling again.
To go on better than last year. And her run to the Wimbledon final was a huge focus of part 2 of the Netflix Breakpoint series that was released.
Oh, I'm on red. I might as well let this chap out.
The build up to the
Oh,
tournament
this lass, should I say?
I think stopped crying about last year's final because it is a very emotional one, and definitely watching the Breakpoint episode did not help much. But I'm a positive person. I always try to take the positive out of it. Maybe it was not meant to be last year. We'll use the experience of last year's Wimbledon with all the matches that's going on to try to go as far as I can in the draw. I try to put less pressure on myself because sometimes that doesn't help. But for me the main
Roads are very quiet in Carlisle even.
And has Breakpoint been a positive experience for your
It's weird because some days it can just be gridlocked all day long, especially on a Friday. I can never work it out because, I mean,
a great team,
I've never had a job where I finish early on a Friday.
Watching after we're kind of emotional, but
Look at these tatties, man. It says keep clear in that middle lane for a reason.
to know the feedback from other
Now a
people
bus will
that
come
play
round
so
and wants to turn down here.
Have you still got the Wimbledon trophy on?
He's not going to be able to get round, and I see this all the time and it infuriates
have it on my mind, in my heart.
the bus drivers.
Maybe it will work on better than last year.
Can you tell us what
It's
you
like it's
replaced
big
it?
enough for you to
I
see.
still have like my niece and my nephew photos, some cuteness reminds me of.
Luckily, there's no bus come round.
In this world, better than.
But it really pisses the drivers off. That does.
Yeah, just always try to remember that everything.
And you've
is
been
very
cheeky as well.
Hopefully this year will change.
In the wrong lane there. For left turns only. She's either not from the city or trying to pull a fast one.
Wins under her belt. She didn't have the build-up she would have wanted, did she, with that first round exit in Berlin and then the second round exit to Camilla Giorgi in Eastbourne?
No, it really wasn't the preparation that I think she would have liked coming in, and she probably would have liked a lot more matches. In fact, I think this is only her 4th match of the season for her opponent day. I think it's the 10th.
Yeah, she must be new because someone's just beeped the horn at them.
On the grass courts,
The same lot.
movements and just getting that confidence going. But the thing about Onjabur, she has so many options at her disposal. She can win
Yeah,
matches in
I don't think she's from the area.
different ways, and as we've just heard, this is an emotional place for her, so she will be galvanising all her.
They used to be able to go straight ahead on them lanes, but the divvies decided to change it to a left turn only.
Point summed up was the drop shot return that drew her opponent.
I think she's wanting to turn right because she was indicating behind, but
to win the point.
she just drove in
It's such a wonderful.
without even looking, expecting to just get into the next lane, and then there's a big people carrier behind me, or a tank beeping its on, saying, "Hey, watch where you're going. You're going to drive straight into us."
Watching them back. It's quite. I know they have to sign something to say we're happy for it to happen, but it feels quite intrusive at times when you're watching it.
Yeah, I think that's a really good word, and I think in some ways, when I was thinking about it, with Nick Kyrgios last year, I think that might have galvanised his thoughts to actually bring out his best tennis.
Yeah, nearly back at the rank.
Like he was always showing off for the cameras and wanting to create the stories for them. But
Flags aren't blown very hard on the top of their courts today.
Pressure. I mean, it's enough pressure in itself trying to play tennis, but when you're actually trying to prove yourself to,
And here we are.
And also, we know how precious time is for players, and they're very protective of their time, aren't you? And
Back
interviewers only get
to
told
the
how many
taxi
questions
rank.
they could have.
Maybe it's
They've got
time
so
for the
much to do
snooze.
with their
See you later.
preparation and downtime and